Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the world of phylums. In my last lecture, we have studied phylum Platyhelminthes, that is flatworms, and phylum Aschelminthes, means roundworms, correct. And now we are going to study the ringed worms. The body is ring-like, annulated. So the phylum name is Annelida. Here in this picture, you can see the examples of phylum Annelida. In the first picture, it is Nereis. In the second, it is earthworm. And in the third, it is the leech. So, in all the animals, you can see body is segmented. Ring-like structure is there on the body surface. So, only this phylum is named as Annelida. Now, we'll study the characteristics of this phylum Annelida. So, as I told, these are called as segmented worms. So, habit, where they are living. So, these are terrestrial, freshwater or marine water or parasitic. Okay. Then, these animals are bilaterally symmetrical and have organ system level of organization. Clear? Then, what about the germ layers? They are triploblastic, 3 germ layers are present, and these animals are coelomate animals. So, the last phylum we have studied Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes is pseudocoelomate, and now this is Annelida. Annelida, here all the animals are coelomate, means true coelom is present. From Annelida now all the animals or all the phylums, these are coelomate animals. Clear? Then the digestive system. The digestive system is complete type of digestive system with the presence of mouth and anus. And well developed digestive system you can see here with the pharynx, esophagus, stomach and intestine. In this first diagram you can see at the tip the mouth is present, then the esophagus, intestine, all that yellow color long, that is the digestive system. So it is complete type of digestive system. Then respiratory system. So here you will find respiration is through cutaneous, that is through the skin, moist skin. If you see in the earthworm body is always moist. Okay, so through that cutaneous, through the skin, cutaneous means through the skin the respiration is taking place. So it is cutaneous respiration, as well as some have branchial respiration. Branchial means they have the gills like structure. Through that gills the respiration is taking place. Then the circulatory system. Circulatory system is closed type. So here in the first diagram you can see that red color, all those are the blood vessels. So closed type means what? Blood is flowing through the different blood vessels or blood capillaries. So it is called as closed type of circulatory system. Then now the important one, that is excretory system. So here the excretion is taking place through the excretory organs. The name is important here, that is nephridia. Clear? The nephridia, remember nephridia, it is the excretory organ. Okay. In the Platyhelminthes we have studied what are the excretory organs, that is, yes, tell me, which is the excretory organ? Clear, that is flame cells. So that you have to remember in the Platyhelminthes. In the Annelida, what is the excretory organ? Nephridia. So in this diagram, in the earthworm, in each segment you will find the nephridia. In the second diagram you can see it is the coiled structure, that is nephridia, and it is opening through the nephridiopore. A dot like structure is there, so that is the opening. So excretory waste is thrown out of the body. So in each segment the nephridia are present, which are the important excretory organs. Then if the animals are aquatic, then those are ammonotelic, means they are excreting the excretory waste in the form of ammonia. And if they are terrestrial, then these are ureotelic, means they are excreting the excretory waste as urea. So ammonotelic and ureotelic. Aquatic, ammonotelic, and terrestrial, ureotelic. So that is about the excretion. Nervous system. A pair of cerebral ganglia, that is nothing but brain, and a double ventral nerve cord is present. So here you can see that blue color in the first diagram. So two cerebral ganglia are present, the round structure, cerebral ganglia, and then those are continued into the ventral nerve cord. So here a pair of ventral nerve cord is present, so it is called as double ventral nerve cord. That blue color line is growing throughout the body. So those are nothing but the double ventral nerve cord. So that is about the nervous system. Clear? Then the reproductive system. So earthworms, these are the examples, earthworms and leeches. We are seen in the diagram first. Earthworms and leeches are hermaphrodite. Now what do you mean by hermaphrodite? That is bisexual. Means what? Both male and female are present in the single organism. Those are hermaphrodite. Clear? And some are unisexual also. So for example, the nereis. In the first diagram we have seen, that is nereis. Nereis is unisexual, whereas earthworm and leeches are bisexual, or you can also call it as hermaphrodite. Clear? Then free swimming trochophore larva is present. The larva in the second diagram you can see trochophore larva. So in some animals you will find the indirect type of development. Indirect means the larval stage is present. So here free swimming larval stage is present, and the name of that larva is what? Trochophore. In the diagram you can see that is trochophore larva. Now what are the other important features? So as I told, this phylum is named as Annelida. Why? Because the body surface is divided into the segment, and each segment is called as metamer, and hence the phylum name is Annelida. So you will find here true segmentation. Segments you can see. Clear? And the body, on this segment, the body is covered by the thick cuticle, that is for protection. Then next important point, that is locomotory organs, how they are moving. So locomotory organs are setae, S-E-T-A-E, setae, or these are also called as parapodia. So in the diagram you can see that is the diagram of parapodia. In each segment of the earthworm you will find the pair of parapodia. Okay, so those are the locomotory organs. So here you have to remember, excretory organ is what? Nephridia. Locomotory organ is what? Parapodia or setae. So important one for 1 mark questions. Clear? Then other than this, they possess longitudinal and circular muscles which helps in locomotion. In each segment you will find the muscles are there, longitudinal and circular muscles are there, which helps in locomotion. That is, in the earthworm you must have been seen the movement, how they are moving. The body is getting contracting and relaxing, contracting and relaxing. So for that purpose these muscles are helping, which are present in each segment. Then what are the examples for this Annelida? Earthworm, leech, nereis, okay, Chaetopterus, all these are the examples. So just you remember earthworm, leech and nereis. It will be easy for you to remember. We'll see the pictures of these examples now. So this first diagram you can see leech. Leech is nothing but the, in Marathi what you call Zadu, which sucks the blood from the animal's body. Clear? In the second diagram you can see that is the nereis. So here you can see clearly how the body is segmented. In the leech also, in the nereis also, you will see the segments, ring-like structure on the body. So it is included under the phylum Annelida. So next example, this is the earthworm. Okay, earthworm, earthworm is farmer's friend. Clear? So here earthworm, in this diagram, in section you can see here the complete digestive system is present in the below diagram. So that digestive system is there, mouth is there, pharynx is there, crop is there, intestine is there. So it continues, complete type of digestive system, and ends in the anus. Then blood vessels are there. Clear? And in each segment you will find the what? Nephridia is present, and also the setae is present. So that is about the earthworm, the third example. So in this diagram you can see the leech. As I told, leech is the blood sucking animal, Zadu. So it attaches with the help of the sucker. At the mouth part you will find the suckers. With the help of that sucker it will remain attached to the body of animals and start sucking the blood. In the leech, you will find the two suckers will be there for the attachment purpose. So how by sucking the blood it has become bulge, you can see in this picture. Easily it will not leave the skin. So this is about the phylum Annelida, that is ringed worm. Now we'll move to the next phylum. Now we'll start with the largest phylum of kingdom Animalia. What's the name of that phylum? Yes, that is Arthropoda, which includes all the insects. So you know, insects you find on the land also, insects you will find in the water also, insects you will find in the air also. So everywhere you will find these animals. So only this is the largest phylum in the kingdom Animalia, that is Arthropoda. Now we'll study the characteristics of this phylum Arthropoda. First, that is the habit, where they live. Here it is mentioned that is cosmopolitan, means what? You'll find them everywhere, as I told, in the water, on the land, in the air, everywhere. So that is called as cosmopolitan. Then they have organ system level of organization. You know that, clear? Then they are bilaterally symmetrical. So from the Annelida, all are now bilaterally symmetrical, all are triploblastic and coelomate animals. Coelomate means true coelom is present. Clear? Then digestive system. So here also you will find the well-developed digestive system. In the diagram you can see this is the digestive system of cockroach. Cockroach is the example of Arthropoda. So whatever this in this diagram sidewise. So first one is mouth, pharynx is there, then esophagus is there, crop is there, gizzard is there, hepatic cecum. So all this is midgut is there, colon, rectum. So this consisting the digestive system, which starts with mouth and ends with anus. So complete type of digestive system is present. In the mouth again you will find the different types of mouth parts are there, which helps in cutting and chewing the food material. You must have been observed in the night time the cockroaches will come in the kitchen, and whatever, if any food particle is fallen down, they will eat that. So how they will eat? With the help of that mouth parts. So well developed digestive system you will find. Clear? Then respiratory system. Here the respiration is through different organs, because some they live in water. So in the water how they are respiring? Gills, through the gills. Okay, or one more, that is the book gills are present. And the land animals which are present on the terrestrial, that is land animals, they respire through the book lungs are there, trachea is there. In the cockroach you will find the trachea is there. Okay, in the scorpion and all you will find the book lungs are there. So depending on where they are living, the respiratory organs are different. So just remember, in this Arthropoda animals, which are the respiratory organs? Gills or trachea or book gills or book lungs, depending on the animal. Clear? Then the circulatory system. Circulatory system is here open type. In the Annelida we have seen the closed type of circulatory system, but here in the Arthropoda now you will see the open type of circulatory system. Blood vessels you will not find. Whatever the blood is there, blood means, have you seen the blood in the cockroaches? No. But that blood is nothing but the hemolymph, white color structure you must have been observed. Okay, that white color portion is nothing but the white color blood of the cockroach. It is called as the hemolymph. So whatever that blood is there is not flowing through the blood vessels. It is directly flowing and bathing the different organs in the body. So it is called as open type of circulatory system. Now important one again came, that is excretory system. So here the excretion is taking place through the Malpighian tubules. So that you have to remember, the important one. In the cockroach you will find the Malpighian tubule. In the diagram you can see in the below here. So that is the, here you can see Malpighian tubules. So in this diagram you can see in the digestive system below one, you can see the black thread-like structures are present. Many thread-like structures are present. Those are called as the Malpighian tubules, and those are the important excretory organs. Remember the name Malpighian tubule. One more is there, that is antennary glands. So that is not important for you. Just remember Malpighian tubules. Clear? Then the aquatic forms are ammonotelic, means they excrete the ammonia in the water as excretory waste. Then terrestrial forms, they are uricotelic. They release the uric acid. Whatever the insects are there, they release the uric acid in the form of excretory waste. Now the nervous system. Nervous system, you will find a nerve ring is there. In the diagram you can see at the top brain is there. Brain, that is nothing but it is forming a ring like structure. So it is called as nerve ring, which is followed by double ventral nerve cord. You can see here two straight lines are coming down. So those are nothing but the ventral nerve cords, which is ganglionated. Ganglionated means at the some points you will find the many small tube-like structures are there which forming the round structure. Those are called as ganglion. So many ganglion, you can see it is gangliotate. Then the reproductive system. Here the sexes are separate. Means what? They are mostly unisexual. Male is separate and female is separate. External fertilization is seen in the aquatic forms. The animals which are living in water, there the external fertilization is seen, and whereas the animals which are living on the land, you will find internal fertilization. Clear? Then here you will find the animals, they are mostly oviparous. Oviparous means what? They are egg laying animals. They lay the egg and from the egg the adult young one will come out. So oviparous means egg laying animals. And some are viviparous. Viviparous means they will give directly birth to the young one. Clear? So here development may be direct or indirect. Now what are the other important features of this phylum? As I told, Arthropoda. Arthro means jointed. Poda means legs. So legs are jointed. So only the name is Arthropoda. They have jointed appendages, jointed legs. Then the body consists of three regions, that is head, thorax and abdomen. So in the cockroach you can see where the eyes are there. So that upper part is the head region. Then after that, that triangular shape, that is the thorax region. And then where the wings are there, so that is the abdomen region, which is segmented. So body consists of head, thorax and abdomen. Body is covered by cuticle. So here you can see the body is covered by chitinous exoskeleton or cuticle. You can see here in the cockroach it is covered by a papery like structure, chitinous it is called as. Okay, so cuticle is there for protection purpose. Then you will find ecdysis here, that is molting. Molting means what? The animals, they will leave their skin. Okay, and the new life will begin again. Clear? So that is called as the molting. And one more, that is metamorphosis is present. Metamorphosis is present means here the young one will be there which metamorphose into the adult one. Metamorphosis means it changes the body. Clear? In the cockroaches you must have been seen sometimes. The red color cockroach will be there. Wings will not be there. Reddish color. Clear? So that is the, it is in the newborn it is. And that will develop into the adult afterward when the wings and all will come. So that is called as the metamorphosis. Okay. So these are some important characteristics of phylum Arthropoda. Examples are spider, scorpion, crab, prawn, lepisma and all the insects. So in water also are there, on land also, in air also. So now we'll see some pictures of these examples. So here you can see the example locust, then butterfly, scorpion, prawn. So here this is the prawn. You can see it is body is divided into head, where the eye is there, that is small one, that is the head region. Then after that thorax region is there, that is cephalothorax, means that is thorax region, and then the abdomen is there. So body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen, and it is covered by the chitinous exoskeleton. Clear? Then legs or appendages you can call, you can see those are jointed, you can see the joints, so that is jointed appendages. Then spider is there here. Clear? The legs if you see, those are also jointed. Then different types of prawns are there, and in the last you can see centipede. Centipede, can you see? Many jointed legs are there. Clear? So that is the centipede. So here also body is divided into head, where the antennae is there, that is the small head, then thorax, and then all segments are abdominal segment. So centipede, it is nothing but in Marathi what you call, that is goon, that is centipede. So you will find here some vectors also which are transmitting the diseases from one person to the another person. So vectors, those are called as. So what is this animal? That is mosquito. Yes, clear. So different types of mosquitoes are there. The first two, these are the Aedes aegypti. So that is the first type of mosquito. Then Anopheles. Anopheles mosquito. So Anopheles, it spreads the malaria. Then in the last picture, Culex is there. Okay. So different mosquitoes are there, different species which are transmitting the different diseases. Okay, like malaria is there, dengue is there. So all these comes under. So these are the insect vectors, are the examples of Arthropoda. Then this is millipede. Millipede, you can see in the first picture, it is straight going, and if you touch that animal, it will encircle like this. So that is called as the millipede. So in common name in Marathi we call it as paisakida. If you touch that, it will roll like a coin, like money. Okay, so if you see that animal, you will find hundreds of small legs will be there. So that is the millipede. Then the insects like the honeybee. Okay, so honeybee, it is nothing but Apis, it is the scientific name, honeybee. Then dragonfly in the second picture you can see. Then one more, that is the silk moth. Silk moth means the reshim kida, but here it is not there. So that also comes under the Arthropoda only. So honeybee, different types of honeybee. Honeybee is nothing but madmashi. Clear? So all these are the examples of phylum Arthropoda. So this is about today's class, that is phylum Annelida, ringed worm we have studied, and second phylum, phylum Arthropoda, where you will find the jointed appendages. Clear? So these are the two phylums for today. In the next class, we will study the other phylums. Thank you for today.